Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So, just starting off on the weekly, we've got a pin bar here, also it's two hanging men that have formed over the last 2 weeks, and it's off the structure here at 41.10. And at the moment, this week has been pretty much nothing, just a very small range bar with a week of data. So your guess is as good as mine. Normally, when this happens, we are consolidating. We are waiting for something. There's something brewing, something big. Look at the oscillators group, the upside on the weekly as well. So this is not looking very bullish at all. And it's not looking very bearish yet either. So to me, it's just looking like a bit of a megaphone formation, but you could also argue it's a bit of a diamond formation. So looking at the 8 hour, you can see we are still going sideways. And this week has been rejections from the high, buyers coming in from the low, and we basically just ranging inside that range. So the top end of the range is 41.62 or 41.63. Bottom end of the range is 41.10. Oscillators doing nothing at the moment, just indicating they don't know what the hell's going on either. So this is basically what's happening. And if you watch a lot of people, a lot of day traders at the moment are getting frustrated, and obviously fear of missing out starts setting in as you're watching, and you need to trade, you want to trade, you have to trade, and then you start making mistakes. So look at what's happened this week: rejection off the top, then we get right back to the top, sell off, buyers come back on the bottom. So this is ranging. I really have no interest in this, to be honest. It's continuing above and below the moving averages. This week has been a bit different. We're kind of holding those moving averages. If I get to the week, to the hourly, it's a different picture. You can see every day, swing above, swing below, swing above, swing below. Oscillators group to the upside at this moment. I don't really see any structure that I would be willing to take on out of this right now. But there was definitely a trade on the 15 minutes, so I'm just going to highlight this for you. So that was your swing low. You then had a fairly strong move below it, which then immediately brings this tail and even that tail into play. And then what you had is you had this pullback with this big pin bar rejection off there. Another visit at it, but you could have taken a 140 point stop loss, and then your target wouldn't have been where I am at the moment. Your target definitely would have been this zone here. Now if you look at that, 150 point stop loss to 234 point gain. So not quite a 2-to-1 risk to reward, but definitely something that was worth setting up. The other thing is, if you just dropped a little bit lower onto a 5 minute, you would have seen that structure there. But then again, a 5 minute would have brought the next level up, and you can see it's a little bit stronger up there. So big drop below, cross over the moving averages. You could even have had a limit order up there with a stop above there. So that's a 100 point stop loss for 300 point gain. Anyway, a couple of trades that were there. You needed to be paying attention to on the lower time frame. So, and not all of us have time to do that. So at the moment, we are in no man's land. We do have a crossover the moving averages that is brewing, but they are flat. We are in a range. We've got a separation of the oscillators here. We've got a nice pin bar off structure. We've got this inside bar, engulfing bar pattern off structure here. So, are we heading to the top of the range, or are we heading to the bottom of the range? I think the weekly is the one to be paying attention to for today. It is the end of the week. I just want to delete all the noise here. And what you see there is probably going to continue, because we are on strong weekly support or resistance. So we did resist it. We've been trying to find support on it with these two hanging men. but now we're in a range bar, still confused, don't know what the hell's going on. So I suspect more of the same. Don't really see us moving out of that at the moment. I really don't see any opportunity at the moment. So for me, there are some opportunities on the Forex. There's a little bit of scalping opportunity on the DAX, but on the S&P, this could be a flag, big move down, flag for rejection, but oscillators don't agree, moving averages don't agree, and the bigger picture is a bigger range. So I am sitting on my hands, really not going to be interested in this. There might be a little scalp at the US Open, but you just need to pay attention to the levels. You get the breakout the upside, you're looking for a quick move to the upside. You get the breakout the downside, you're looking for a quick move to the downside. But ultimately, you're range bound, and it's been a week of chaos, so I would be very reluctant to chase any of it. So yeah, I'm sitting on the sides, not really interested in this. Going to just cost me money if I try to jump in there. Hope that helps, and we will catch up with you on Monday. Cheers for now.